Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Esther Kodo, and here in this video we'll be learning how to create this flyer design with Canva. So let's jump right into it. The first thing I'm going to do is to create a new page. For me, because I'm already in this design, I can easily click on this button and then I have a new page. Let me delete this. Right, but if you're not here, I would head over to the home page. I'm going to click on home, or from here I can just click on create a design, but I'm assuming, for the sake of those, just in case, right, you need a clear understanding of how to get started with the design, come over here and click on the plus icon. After clicking on the plus icon, next you click on custom size. All right, once you've done that, put in the size. Because it's a square size, I use 2300 3200 pixel by 3300. Then I click on create new design. So once I click on create new design button, it takes me to a blank page and I can get started on a fresh canvas. All right, so that done, I'm going to head back to the previous page where we were, and we're going to continue the design from there. So of course, the first thing we're going to get started with is to bring in our background. Okay, so for me to select the background I want, I'm just simply going to click on color. We're going to create the background ourselves, so I'll click on color. Right, so here's the background I used, but I'll show you how to create that too. So here it's already selecting a white color. This is where it is presently. So all I need to do is to click on that color block again, and once that is done, I will write in the color code here, right, where we have these words here, or letters. So I'm going to put in the color code, which is F5, think E, right, then 5 is 7. So here's the color code, right? Then the next thing I'll do now is to select gradient. So you're going to see the gradient here. If you don't see, just scroll up. Okay, remember to scroll up. Then you click on gradient. It's going to put it in a gradient form, but I want to use this number 4 style, the 4th style here, so that it kind of has a color inside. So if you notice, right, it's I want this one here, this one, I want it to have a white color, the first one. So I'll click on it and then I will drag this. Like, I hope you can see I'm dragging this to this edge, or you come here and put in the color code FFFFF. With that done, I'll click on this second color box and put in that color code I mentioned earlier on. Okay, so it's going to be for F5, right, E5, E7. Awesome. So we've got this now, but it's not really showing as well as I want. So what do I do? I'm going to click on this plus icon to add a new color block of that same color again, and here I have what I need. Okay, just a moment, let me check something. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. So you're going to see what we have now. I just noticed something, just a moment. Yeah, so this is what we have. I have the white in the first one. I'm trying to pick up my brush so that I can show you. So I have the white here, then the other two colors having the same exact color. So with the background done, I'm going to go over to my uploads to bring in the image. So I'll click on this X icon, right, to remove this slider here. Then I'll go straight to the uploads, click on uploads. I have already uploaded the logo, but if you do not have the logo yet, just click on upload files so that you can get started with uploading it from your file manager or wherever it is. Select device. After selecting device, click on files, and once you click on files here, it takes you to where you can upload your images. So I'd assume you now have your images uploaded. This is our logo. I am just going to select it and bring it up here. So I've got this, right? The next thing is to bring in my text. So I'll cancel this, select text, and click on add a text box. So I now have a text box here. I want to write shopping. Shopping in style. So we've got this now. I would increase the size of the text. Now the font I used, if you come over here, you're going to see the font. So I'm simply going to click on font, and you'd see that the font I used is Aeonic, or I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but then you can see what I have here. Yeah, this particular font. So this is the font being used, and I think we can use bold. Yeah, and then go ahead to the color to pick up the color. So the color code is D84571. So that's the color code to get this. I like to reduce the line spacing, so I'll come over here and go to spacing and reduce the spacing here. So I'm using 1.09 for the line spacing, and I think that's okay. Let's just centralize it. With that done, I'll duplicate this to write the text, that is the smaller text. Yeah, so let's check. Get up to 40% discount when you shop with us. So I'll edit, get up to 40% discount when you shop with us. Brilliant. So we've got this. All right, I'm trying to reduce the size and pull this up here, and then I would go ahead, change the color to black. Okay, I don't want to be too fast, so this is color. Change the color to black here. That's one. Again, I'd go to font here, and I will click on the arrow right in front of it to check out the font weight and select medium. So once that is done, I can reduce the size of the text a little bit more. So I've got this, right, and it's awesome. Now is the time for me to bring in my image. To do that, let's cancel this. I'm going to click on this X icon. Then I'd head over to upload, and I have already uploaded my image here. So I'm going to increase the size to ensure that it's touching both edges. So make sure it's touching the both sides, okay? And because I want to kind of do a little edit to make it blend well with the background and come out well, I'll click on adjust. So come over to adjust, come over to temperature. You can increase the temperature a little. That's 12. Add a little, you know, if you slide it over here, you see that it's going towards the pink side, which is kind of in our one of the colors in our image, right? So in the design, then I can add a little brightness, just a little, right? I always like to make the edits very minimal so that it's not too much. I would reduce the contrast a bit. I don't really want to, maybe I'll reduce the highlights too. Let's leave out the white. Okay, I love to leave the white the way it is. So if I do it this way, their hair is going to be really dark. So I love to reduce the blacks to -25, then add some vibrance to it, just a little. No saturation, of course. Then the sharpness can be increased to 25 or 23. The clarity as well, just a little. And I feel like it's missing something. I really can't say. Okay, I don't want the edit to be too much, and at the same time I don't. Alright, Okay, so I think this looks good. This looks good. So we're going to proceed now. The next thing is for me to bring in my a text box, right? So I'll go to elements here. I'll click on elements and then I would search for speech bubble or speech bubble. Think okay, still checking. All right, let me go to see all. Okay, trying to locate the exact one I used. So we can use something like this, but I like to still check. All right, I think, yeah, this works. So that's also a pro element if you're unable to. I'm wondering why it has okay, so here's what we're simply going to do. If you notice that it has a stroke around it, but we don't want the stroke, so I'll click on this color, right? The two color blocks has to change. Click on the white first, change it to the pink, and click on the black as well, change it to the same color so it automatically goes off. All right, so we have that done. Awesome. The next thing I'm simply going to do is to duplicate this particular element. So I have another copy here. I'm going to drag, like I'm moving it here. So I would go to flip. So you can see flip here. When I select flip, I would flip horizontal. Yeah, flip horizontal. So it also faces the other side. Then I'd come over here to the text. Let's check out what we have here. Grab this offer while it lasts. Alright, so we'd have grab this offer while it lasts. So we have this here. Now to adjust or to break it into lines, you need to use a bar. So you need to zoom in if you're using your mobile, right, and pull it from the side here. Once that is done, make sure to place it here and make sure that the size of the text is not too large. I think I'd increase it slightly. Then I'd come over to color, change the color to white, and yeah, we're cool. Then I'll duplicate this and bring it over here. So you notice that this has a black color, so I need to change these colors to black, the both of them, okay, just like we did the other one. And I just need to check out nope. All right, I just need to check out the text. Valid for 4 days, April 3rd to 7th 2023. Okay, valid for 4 days, April, now I've forgotten. Okay, let's check. April 3rd to 7th 3rd to 7th 2024. Like to use initial caps for this and initial caps for this, and we're good. Okay, with this said, I need to reduce the size so it fits in properly and there's still enough space around it. Okay, I think I need to increase this because size looks a bit small, size of the text, so we want something that will be readable with ease. And I've got this. So the next thing to do right about now is to go to elements. I'll click on elements and then I'll select let's cancel this. So I'll click on this cancel. I'll select the square shape. So here's the square shape. I only need to click on it and then I can change the color. I'll click on it again, go to color down here, change the color to pink. Then I need to resize, right? I've got this here. Make sure it's at the center, okay? You can see the line telling me that, yeah, you got it. Okay, so I'll go down to style here. So you can see what I'm tapping on, right? The style icon, because I want to increase the corner rounding. So I'm going to increase the corner rounding here. With that done, I just need to bring in the text, right? For inquiries, call, blah, 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 and blah. Okay? I go to edit. For inquiries, call, now I'm just going to put a random number, right? Dun, 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 dun. So if this is your number, it's just a coincidence. All right, so we've got this. Okay, just trying to be sure that we're right on track. I think this needs to be bigger. So we've got this. We need to put in the handle which says inside shop bag. Inside shop bag. Alright, I think I need to reduce the size of the text. Oh, let's increase this a bit. Oh, that's a bit too much. And I think this is good. Okay, so I've got this here, right? And this here. I only now need the Facebook icon. So I'll go to elements. Usually when I search for Facebook logo, it's supposed to give me something that makes sense, right? But I noticed while designing this, for some reason they didn't really give me what I wanted, so I had to upload. So I'll go to my uploads. I just googled this. I went on Google to search for this particular element and downloaded it as a PNG, and here it is. Okay, so I need to change the color to white, of course. So to do that, I'm simply going to click on effects. So once I click on effects, I'll go to click on this other effect again, and then I select dual tone. So when I click on dual tone, I'll select custom or any other one, click on it again, select the highlight color, which is this gray, right, and write FFFFF. So that's white. I'll select the black color here too and write FFFFF. Yeah, so that's white color, and automatically the colors here have changed. Okay, trying to confirm if it's in the right position, and I'd like to nudge it a bit to the left. All right, then I'll just duplicate this text, right, and edit to. All right, so one of my keyboard functions here, you'd see this particular, this stuff here, it's a line. I need just one, not two. So let's reduce this, and I just want to use it as a little demarcation, something very, it shouldn't be large. I think this is good. Alright, we're almost close. Last thing, I'll duplicate this, right, and bring it to the top here. Reduce the size to something really small. So you see we are trying to achieve this. Okay. So what I need to do next is to go to color. I'll click on color, and then I'll select this to disable the color, this icon here, this stuff, right? So once I tap on that, there is no more any color left. Then I'll go to style and increase the border weight, right? Increase the border weight. I can also increase the corner rounding a bit, and yeah, I just need to bring in the inside bag shop.ig. So I'll duplicate this, bring this up here, change the color to what? Black. You got it. Okay, I'll come over here to edit. .ig. Alright, we've got this. Going to reduce the size, and then I'll bring in my IG icon. So just go to, like, I'm going to use these two. I checked on Canva here. I couldn't really find what I wanted. I really don't know where all their icons went to, like, for real. Alright, so I feel that the font weight should be increased. I'll go to font, click on this again, and use medium. I also think the font size a little bit should be adjusted, so that would mean that I need to increase the size of this a little. And then just make sure this is balanced at the center somewhere. I need to move it a bit to the left. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I think we've just done an amazing job. The final touches to add, I go to my uploads to bring in this emoji, right? This kind of sweetheart emoji, and I'd reduce the size. Let's check. So let's rotate this like this. Right, size can be smaller, or duplicate it to bring this here. Yeah, so this can be smaller. So to duplicate, all you need to do is to click on this icon here to duplicate anything at all. Alright, and that's it. Yeah, so we've been able to create this amazing and fantastic design. Okay, I do hope you enjoyed every moment we had creating this together, and we did fantastic, really we did. So thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.